Hello, 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 my Pisces. It's early in the morning, so good morning. And welcome you all. Welcome. This is a weekly reading to get your energy right, get your mind right, help you get better at whatever you need to get better at. I will be doing a 25 card spread, and our first card that we have for our energy has came out. So look at y'all, Pisces. 2 of coins to start off for the week. Good job. That's the first card of our 25 card spread. So the 2 of coins means you may have some type of legal agreements coming in, some type of communication that you need to be very observative of. Can be legal agreements, communications, legal notices, credit approvals, anything in that order and that such. So make sure you are very careful when you look at those things. Make sure you understand each opportunity presented to you. So our next card that has flipped out, y'all are doing really good. Y'all's cards are flipping out. As far as the cards coming out, I don't have to pull. They're just flipping out. The next card we have for y'all is the King of Staves to tell us about that 2 of coins energy. Alrighty. So the King of Staves depicts a male with a good heart, old-fashioned, often married. He's very straightforward about anything he does. It doesn't have to be a male, just more masculine, direct energy. The next card that slipped out was the Tower. Ooh. So
they had the 4 for 10 again. I said I better get some.
the King of Staves is a person who may be very, very, very honest. So to start off, it looks like the offer and agreement is honest, but since we got the Tower, it may change some things for you. It might be from an honest person, or you are an honest person, and it might change some things. Now, we go from the 2 of coins to his duality or partnerships, which is why we have an agreement, to number 16, the Tower. Number 16 sorry for the noise in the background. Ooh. But number 16 is it has an individual. I look at the number 6 as half of 8, which is half of infinity. As y'all see the 6, but it doesn't have both of them inside. It only has one. So it's almost building to its potential. It just has some things to go through. Now, the Tower represents change. Change that is very sudden. So I don't think, okay, I need y'all to look at the blue. The blue represents emotions. So, as the 2 of coins, for the overall energy, the emotions are halfway, then you have something that's very like, look, this is 2 of coins. I think he's on the beach, so I don't think it's like solid. I think it's sand, which is very soft. And that is for the agreement. Then we go to the King of Staffs, and the blue is a little bit more down. And the King of Staffs is a very honest person. Very honest person. So maybe there's an honest person coming into your life that tells you something, that gives you some type of communication that brings you a lot of emotional turmoil, and it produces change and conflict. You see this right here? That symbolizes purity. Purity from the jump. Okay. The next card that pops out for y'all, these cards are really popping out, is the Hanged Man. Make sure to keep on looking at the blue. Okay. Sorry. But I'm here, and alright, y'all. So I have y'all cards again. We had the 2 of coins, which was it looks like some type of communication that came in from a very honest person that changed you, or some type of legal agreement from an honest person that changed you. It looks like it was from an honest person that changed something or brought some type of internal conflict because it was so honest. Now, what you did was, this was another card that popped out. You went internally to think about this, the Hanged Man. You went internally to you was just hanging around. You was thinking about something. Just thinking about it. Thinking about whatever the communication was. Whatever it was, whatever the legal agreement was. And something about it was very honest, whether it was from an honest person or just an honest day for you or anything. That honesty probably hurt your feelings or hurt somebody's feelings. You were maybe the honest one who gave the communication, and it hurt somebody's feeling, and you have to go within the Hanged Man to figure out, like, okay, did I hurt this person's feelings too bad? Or maybe an honest person told you something that gave you internal conflict, to where you have to realize, like, okay, maybe I need to change. You went time to meditate, to see what was going on about this communication that changed you, right? So make sure the Hangman, you need to be really thinking about this offer in the beginning, because one thing that I do know about this offer, there's some type of honesty in this offer. So in this offer, in this communication, in this agreement, that you really need to be paying attention to, because why would you want to pass up a honest offer? It can give you the honest truth. It can show you something that you need to know. So that is very, I think that's very important. You're going to want to look at these things. Look at that. Make sure you look at that. Now, we have 2 cards that popped out. We have the Fool, number 0. Ooh, I hope I don't mess up my spread. I just moved to a desk, and this desk is like a little bit smaller than where I moved from before. So I'm gonna have to move these up a little bit. Okay. So we come from the hangman, which is meditation or thinking about this honest offer, right? To the fool and the devil. Honestly, sometimes when I see the fool, I just feel like you're a motherfucking fool. That's it. There's just no doubt about it. You're just a fool. Now the fool is number 0, so what we're doing is we're coming from 2 to 16 to 12 to 0 to 15. Okay. Um 0 is like infinite possibilities. That's what number 0 is about. It's infinite possibilities. So when you went within, maybe you just came up with nothing. Yeah, basically. When you went within, you came up with nothing. Yeah, you are the fool. There might be something exciting happening. It's something really, really exciting happening, but whatever the communication was about, even though you had the internal conflict with the tower, the fool represents that nothing changed. Nothing changed at all, which is why we have the devil to come right after it. With the number 15, 5 is the number of changes. So guess what? The devil card, that represents temptations, negativity. It also represents anger and violence. So be bad people, evil intentions, things of that sort. So when you went within, you didn't find anything. Maybe Pisces didn't find anything at all. So it's like, you know, in tarot, the fool is depicted as a really good card for some, but sometimes when I see the fool, it's just like you're a fool. Fools are happy, but guess what? They're not smart. They're not smart at all. So what happened is you got this honest communication from a person that changed you, and you went within, you know, you went within to really check about this offer, but you're the fool. The fool is not very smart. He's just happy. So he didn't get anything. You ended up with 0. Infinite possibilities, nothing changed, which flipped you right back to negativity. That's it. That's it. Stop trying to be happy all the time and actually think about what's going on, because obviously, you know, you didn't think about it too much. You didn't think about it too hard. Now the next card that flipped out for y'all is the Page of Staves. The Page of Staves is the slowest moving knight of the deck. So let's keep that in mind, okay? Now, coming from the devil, the Page of Staves represents the Page of Staves stands tall, and I noticed this royal blue that's coming in. This royal blue that's coming in is like calmness and authority. That's blue also represents loyalty. I like to pay attention to the colors, the color schemes. Now, the Page of Staves represents a truthful person once again. So there's something about this communication, the truth about this communication will not fall. This communication will continue to keep on being reminded of. You can't escape this. It's a confident person. It's a very good person. They might be egotistical at times. I told you the Page of Staves. The Page of Staves is standing very tall. He's coming from the Fool. The Fool is like, he's right on the edge. He's very happy. He's right on the edge, and he's about to fall off the cliff. Infinite possibilities. To the Page of Staffs, a good person. Honestly, yeah. So I think you're the Fool, and you're walking in, or yeah, somebody is. You know if you're smart enough or not. There's two people on this card, right? Coming from the Two of Coins, which is a communication. The first person in the communication is very truthful and honest. They're probably very smart, like a king. And that communication from that person brings the other person change of tower, internal conflict, right? So both parties go within to think about it. Both parties go within to think about this situation. The other party, they're just happy. They're the fool. They're standing on a cliff, in entertaining a dog. You understand? They have infinite possibilities. So that's why this King of Staves, the King of Staves and the Tower, the King of Staves and the Fool, these are the two people that are having this agreement. So that's why it brings this tower, because the King of Staves is like, what is a king to a fool? Where do they balance at? That's why I brought this tower, because the king is talking to the fool and he's saying, like, look, you need to change these things, but it's a fool. You understand? So we're just gonna get this negativity. The fool is not going to be able to understand. We're gonna get the negativity. The fool is going to get the negativity because he doesn't understand. He's at zero. He doesn't have nothing to start from, which leads us to this Page of Staves right here. Now this Page of Staves represents maybe the fool moves up a level, or maybe the king goes down a level. But it's a person who is very good. They have a good head for business. They're a good person. Yeah, and they bring you important news. So guess what? Right after you get that first initial communication from the King of Staves and it changes you, you got to go internal and you end up with nothing. Then you get negativity again. You have to get this communication again from this person or from another person, and they're going to tell you something, right? But it moves slowly. It might move slowly so the fool can understand a little bit better. And you have to get that communication again. Guess what? The king, who is that? The King of Staves is an honest person, and the Page of Staves is a truthful person. So no matter what, you have to get the truth. Somebody has to get the truth. That's it. So yeah, the truth is being revealed. It has to be revealed. Whether the person wants to be the fool or not, whether you want to be negative or not, you're still going to get the truth. Okay? This is for my Pisces. My Pisces, get y'all communication right. If you're being truthful, I let that person know. Maybe you gotta tell that person a little bit slower so they can understand. Or maybe you need to be able to understand. You need to be able to understand what's going on. You might want to be stubborn and you might want to be negative. Sometimes Pisces are very headstrong. Okay, we got 4 cards that popped out. Now what we have is the Page of Cups. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show y'all. We have the Page of Cups. He's on his knees giving to the fish. The fish is, their symbol is the Pisces. The fish is in a cup looking at him, right? So we're going to have to see what that means. Then we have the 7 of Swords. 3 of his swords are down. 4 of them he's carrying. Up, he has that royal blue on him. That's that honesty, the loyalty, integrity. We have the Knight of Swords. He's fighting the beast. Now, the Knight of Swords, that's a good card. I'm not, yeah, it's a good card. Followed by the Seven of Staves. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is the only one in this deck that, in these four cards that just popped out, that is full of blue. The other three, they vary. The Page of Cups, it has halfway blue plus a blind. The Seven of Swords has a little less blue. The Knight of Swords is filled with blue. The Seven of Staves has majority blue. Okay. So, coming from the Page of Staves, a person, they have to relay this message again. They have to relay this message again. This message is truth. We go to another page. So, we go to the Page of Cups. Now, pages are slow. I told y'all. So, this Page of Cups is probably the person who is relaying the message because they have a good heart. It's a good friend. And they are wanting to help you. They are wanting to help you. They have a good heart. Now, automatically from the jump, from this reading, we start off with the King of Staves, which is an honest person. An honest person. Then we go to the Fool, which is a happy person, but he has no knowledge. Straight to the Page of Staves, which is a truthful person, right? So whoever is delivering this message, whoever is delivering this message to you, they have a good heart. Because guess what? We have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a good friend that is dependable. The Page of Cups is a good friend that is dependable, but he wants to help you. But guess what? You can't help a person if they don't want to help themselves. Straight up, just like that. You can't help a person, yeah, because guess what? The Page of Cups, he still has the fish in the cup with his knife on the waist. Now, if he was going to eat the fish, he would have already had his sword out. The sword is still in there. It's like he's giving thanks to the Pisces. He wants to help. He wants to help the fish, right? He just got the fish in his cup. That's his cup. Now, he still has to go. It still has to go very slow, but eventually it turns into the Seven of Swords, right? Now, the Seven of Swords is about hard work, right? So basically, whoever was on the other end of this communication that wasn't getting it, that they were the fool, they're gonna put that work in, or somebody is gonna put a lot of hard work in, a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work. Cause like he picking up them swords and he trucking. He making sure he get those swords in. He making sure whatever he's working for, he's working for it. He's getting it. So that those three honest people, the first one just came in like that. Just told you what it is straight up on the table. Then the Page of Staves, he came in at a slower pace like, look, da 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 da, because you're still a fool, and the fool just does nothing but turn into the devil. So the Page of Swords got to step in to show you what it is, which turns into the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, he comes in, I ain't gonna say a little bit slower, but he still comes in at a slow pace to say, I'm gonna help you, but you gotta help yourself. And that's finally when whoever needs to change, well, both of them, because the Page of Cups gonna put in work too. Both of them start putting in very hard work, which leads us to the Knight. of Swords. Oh, I think Knights are the slowest moving in the deck. I forgot. Sorry. Um. So the Knight of Swords is another type of communication that comes in for you. Another type of communication that comes in for you, right? And this communication, they come with another offer, and this is a very, very, very good offer. Somebody's been putting in work, and an offer is here now, a very good offer, and it more leans to the love side, and it's an offer that is very hard to say no to, right? I love an offer like that. If it's so good, I can't say no to it. And first of all, the communication, it looks like it's coming from a very, very, very honest person. If we jump from the King of Staffs to the Page of Staffs to the Page of Cups, which are a very honest and truthful person. Now, when whoever they went in within, now y'all look at this. The hangman, wow. The hangman has a snake tied around his feet. If y'all can see that. The hangman has a snake tied around his feet. So make sure y'all be careful of that, because the hangman turns to the fool. He got that snake tied around his feet. He turns straight into the fool, which turns straight into the devil. But guess what? I guess God ain't gonna let you go outside like that. So he sends somebody to communicate with you on a more honest and slower moving level to show you what it is. Somebody who know what they're talking about. They got a good head for business, which turns to the Page of Cups, which is an honest person, a good friend, a very dependable friend, who they work hard for what they want. And that person tells you what you need to know, right? That person tells you what you need to know, which turns into the Seven of Swords. Somebody starts working really hard. Now, just from the color scheme, it looks like it's both of y'all, which turns into another offer, the Knight of Swords. And this offer is even better than the previous offer. Way better than the previous offer. Because this Two of Coins, that Two of Coins is, that Two of Coins is, the Two of Coins is really just like written communication. So somebody's telling you something. An honest person is just telling you something and it hurts you. You go within, you still don't care. It turns to negativity. Okay, then that person turns to the Page of Staves. They gonna tell you what it is. You need to know this, right? You need to know this. And then they change around. It's like now they trying to tell you. Now the person is trying to tell you from a friend, outlook. And I guess that's when you finally take it in. You start to put some more work in. Both of y'all have to be putting in work, which turns into the Knight of Swords. It's another offer on the table, but it's coming from the Page of Cups. It's more of a love offer, which turns into the Seven of Staffs. So the Seven of Staffs is just going to show you that the Seven of Staffs just shows you that something is right and you will win. Whoever's in the right, whoever the King of Staffs was, the Page of Staffs and the Page of Cups, that person will win because they put in all the work that was needed. They have an offer and they're going to win. They're going to win because they are the truthful, the honest person that has been here from the jump. They've been here from the jump and they're going to win because they're right. I mean, they're honest, they're truthful, they're dependable, they're a friend. It's a love offer. They're going to win. They're right. Even though it says, even though you may be outnumbered, you will win. It's a very stable, it says, a stable position when faced with opposition of any sort. So maybe something happens, right? Let me look at this. I think let's pull some more cards out, cause someone wins. They're right. Someone wins. I really think it's the person who is truthful. If we have two people on this agreement, the one who is very, very, very truthful, they keep coming back to tell you the truth, and then you have the other side, the person on the other side of the agreement, who is a fool, and they're just messing with the devil. That's it. We have the lovers, passion. Oh, sorry, y'all. I didn't even show y'all. Oh, yes. I like this. We got the lovers, number 6. They're both drenched in blue, emotional. We have these white wings, purity. Okay. Followed by the 10 of cups. 10 is the number of perfection. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Followed by the 4 of cups. 4 is the number of stability. I want to be able to show y'all. So, okay. So we come from this 7 of staffs where someone wins. And I really think it's the person who has been honest and truthful and dependable and a good friend since the beginning. They worked hard to give you this love offer and they win, which turns into the lovers, which is a very passionate card. Very passionate card. Very passionate card. Yeah. Now, it's about love, basically. There's some type of love. The win, when you win, the present, it's love. I don't want to say romance, just love. The lovers, it's passion, deep desire and passion, which turns into the 10 of cups, right? Now, the 10 of cups is a card of, yeah, some type of love within your family life. So that friend, the friend won, and it brought love into your home and family life, which is great. You have opportunities. Sorry, y'all. Opportunities and opportunities balance is just a great time in your home life, which leads you to the 4 of cups. This 4 of cups, oh yes, oh yes. Oh, I really just said that subconsciously. The 4 of cards, yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I said that subconsciously. The 4 of cards, or unsubconsciously, I don't really know. But the 4 of cards is a card of worry, petty upsets. You may become very tired as life is very stressful. Do not let disappointment or some past negativity worry you further. So basically, what happened is this fool is happy, right? This fool, he took heed of what the honest and dependable person was saying, and they made a new offer. They made a new offer. This was a really good offer. How can you turn this offer down? You take it. You got it. And the offer is really good. It turns from the Lovers to the Ten of Cups. It's so great. There's love and there's passion there, and your home and family life is balanced, but there's some type of stress. Some type of stress. You're worrying about something. It's petty upset, stress, self-doubts, frustration, because the honest friend wants to the honest friend has a family love for the fool. But the fool is the fool. The fool still messes with the devil. So how can you change that around? Let me just check how many cards we have real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alrighty. So I'm gonna pick a few more cards. This is a 25 card spread, just to remind y'all. Alright. So yeah. It's worry. Worry that maybe this deal won't go right. Or just some type of worry. What is this worry about? Like, what's next? Come on. Let's see. Somebody's worried, though. Because, like, you have 3 things that are stable. And guess what? There were exactly 3 honest people that came to give the communication, which led up to an offer. And the offer was all good. It was love there, and it was all good till it turned to worry. Because the honest friend, the loyal person, the honest person wants to continue to make deals with the fool. Alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to try to understand this. This honest person is just like, I guess maybe since the fool is very happy and everything, the person wants to continue. I'm just going to pick this card from on top. We got the Knight of Staves. Knight of Staves. That's all blue. All blue. All blue.
What is he doing? You get tired playing a video game?
This is all blue.
No?
Sorry, y'all, for the background. Okay. So some type of movement is worry about some type of trip. Yeah. Worry. There's worry about, well, I don't know. It just flipped from the 10 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. Like, it was all good, and it just turned to worry, which turned to some type of trip. Okay. So some type of trip that, yeah, it's just some type of movement. Something is new. Something is new. So let's see where we at with it. Come on. Pick me out a card. Okay. Y'all cards are coming like really fast. So we have the Knight of Coins holding his pinnacle with a hand out. The Chariot, some type of success, right? Some type of success. The Chariot is number 7 with the Strength, yes. Number 8, okay. So we have a 7 and an 8 right beside each other. That means like you're aligned. Led by the 8 of Staves. The 8 of Staves. So you stand at the 8 for a little bit. Guess what? Followed by the Hermit, number 9. So there is alignment. Those people who were sent to you It was sent to align you probably with your true purpose, because I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably the fool. You're probably the fool in this area, and you're not listening to what this honest person has come to tell you. So you want to keep messing with the devil, basically. The devil is nothing but temptations and things that you really don't need, but you have this honest friend that keeps coming to tell you about something, but you're the fool. Sorry to talk to y'all like this, but get y'all shit together. Get your fucking mental right. All right. Now, we have the Knight of Coins. Now, the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is a man of honor, a person of trust. Again, you have five, let me see, one, two, three, four people, four truthful times, or maybe it's not four different people, but this one truthful person that comes to you four times already to relay this truthful message to you. What are you not understanding? They have to keep, they're using their time. They're dependable. Two times they come dependable. They're willing to guide you and help you again. Now this time it turns into the Chariot, which is absolute success. It might have took four times. But guess what? This time it turns to absolute success. You got it, which turns into the strength, emotional and physical strength. So this person who took their time, they give you absolute success to guide you into the strength, emotional and physical strength. Physical strength is good, but emotional strength is the best. Because guess what? A person can fight you all day, but you can say one thing and shatter their whole emotional aspect of themselves. It's great to have both. So they have aligned you in success. That's all they have did. They've aligned you in success, and they did all of this work just because they're your friend. That's it. This kind of made me emotional. But it really did. Like, just they did all of this because they're your friend. Just because they're your friend. You realize that when they came as the Page of Cups, they came as the dependable friend. A dependable friend. Then they came as the Knight of Coins, and they came as an honest and truthful person that was willing to guide you. They were willing to guide you, which led to absolute success. Absolute success, which led to the Strength card, right? Which is emotional and physical strength. Okay. Dang, I really got emotional. Which is, look, we lead from 7 to 8 to 8 to 9. They've aligned you. Right. So basically what we have now is the Eight of Staves, a card of powerful movement, hastened action, anticipation of positive welcome. Is things will now begin to move very quickly. You may face some jealousy from those who see your success. Powerful movement. So like, you're on top. Somebody's on top. I just saw my birthday time when I said that. But somebody's on top. Okay? Somebody's on top. They're aligned and they got it. Basically, they got it. For real, for real. They've got it. They're aligned. They have absolute success, emotional and physical success, right? And is so powerful. It's such like a positive. It's so positive. Now, this staffs that they're holding When it starts out, the Knight of Staff, he has a staff in his hand. Then it turns to the Chariot, which is, well, it turns into the Pinnacle, which then turns into the Chariot, which is like a very strong, it's held by somebody who's successful. Like, that would be so powerful to hold, which turns to the Strength card. The Strength card, the lady, she has flowers in one hand, because it's emotional and physical strength. So the emotional ties with the flowers, and the physical ties with the dog, right? Which turns into the Eight of Staffs. All these staffs, all these successful staffs, these positive staffs, each one lands positively, right to the Hermit. Knowledge. He has two of them in his hand, right? Number 9. 9 has endings. Something ends. I want to see what ends, because last time we got led right to the Fool, to the Devil, and before that we had the Tower. So this Hermit card just tells us that you got to be alone again. It's time to rest and relax, but you need to look at something. Somebody has to look at something. Look at what's going on. All this positivity and success that you have attributed, and now it's time for introspection to see what's really going on. Like, what's really the deal. So let's count how many cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we got 5 more cards, y'all. Let's see where y'all end up, because right now, y'all are in introspection. Somebody, I really think it was the friend, the really good friend. They got led to positive success, and they faced jealousy by the Fool, which led to the Hermit. They had to go introspective, right? But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on. We have the Two of Staffs in reverse. I don't know if I showed y'all that. Two of Staffs in reverse. Now, he would have been standing on earthly or physical stability, right? But it's reverse. So let's see what's popping. Let's see what's popping, because I only want to hear good news. I don't know about y'all, but I only want to hear good news for both parties. Because somebody's trying to help, and somebody just doesn't want to hear it at all. Somebody just don't want to hear it at all. Now, this is a card of uncertainty. So the Hermit goes in to go in, and the Two of Staffs is very like, I don't know. I don't know about this, because after all this positive success, you face some type of jealousy, and it's like, whoa, like, I need to go back in, and I need to think about this, because I don't know about this. Which leads you to a surprise. Oh, sorry. It's in reverse. So it leads you to a surprise, an unexpected outcome, fearful anticipation. Fearful anticipation. Oof. My goodness. Yeah. So you're anticipated about something. Somebody's anticipated, because they got this jealousy after all this positive success, and they had to go within, and it was like, something was just, you know. So Pisces, let's see what y'all got popping. We got 4 more cards in. 4 more cards in. Let's see what's popping. we got this Three of Coins in reverse. All these reverse cards want to come at the end, right? We were led with a lot of success just to have these cards at the end in reverse. Like, why you gotta do this to me? Why me? Okay. So, we have the Three of Coins. I'm kind of sleepy. What are the Three of Coins, which in reverse? Yeah, the Fool never changed. Basically, the Fool never changed because the Three of Coins in reverse is just silly rivalry. The jealousy is just silly. That's it, and it's boredom. The good friend, they came up on all that success, right? To lead up to nothing at all. The Fool, they still dumb. Like, sorry to say it like that, but the Fool is still dumb. Because they came with an offer that was not, it was too hard to not accept. It's led to a lot of success, right? Alright. Then we have the Ace of Staffs and the Three of Staffs. Ace of Staff, followed by the Three of Staff. Okay. Basically, we come from a place where the motherfucker just wasted their whole time. They wasted all of their time, basically. So, this Ace of Staffs, I think this person, the honest person, they still have it within themselves. So they don't give up. They're always, them helping you has been a part of themselves, that it's personal development for themselves. That is another reason why they led up to all this success. But they're still messing with the Fool, which is why they got the Three of Staffs, and which is why they got Three of Coins. And it's also why they got the jealousy in the Eight of Staffs. So the Eight of Staffs, the Ace of Staffs, the Ace of Staffs is a great time to start a new business. A great time to start a new business. So after you got all that silly work, you got renewal, right? Renewal, something new that comes in. It's a great time to start a new business, a great time to start anything new, anything new. Leading up to the Three of Staffs, which is courage and fortitude, hardworking visions. Somebody is working hard again. So we come from the Two of Staffs in reverse to the Three of Coins in reverse. I see a lot of like earthly energy with the green in there, which leads to the Ace of Staffs. Time to start something new. And whatever you start new in, the Ace is one. Whatever you start new in, you work hard in. That person take off again. Whoever that is, they take off again. Just working hard in whatever they do. I salute that person. Whoever that is, I salute them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Two more cards left. Oh, one more card. Sorry, y'all. But I salute that person who has been coming in time and time again as a good friend with nothing but love to show the other person, the Fool, like, oh my gosh, my stomach hurt. To show the person, like, I don't have nothing but love for y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help you, right? And they act like the Fool. They give off these silly ass vibes, these jealous vibes. Look, I ain't even with it, to be honest. After all this, I'm not with it. And they start a new business, a new career, a new venture. After this trip, they land a whole bunch of success. But at the end, or yeah, towards the end, they face jealousy, which they got now introspect. Like, should I keep this person around? or was this trip meant for me, something like that, because something about the trip, it was a whole bunch of blessings that came with the trip, a whole bunch of success that came with the trip, but it was a little bit hints of jealousy. I don't want no hints of jealousy, baby. I want my full success in full. I want my full positivity in full. So after that success, you gotta go introspect. You gotta go within to see what's up, right? Two, two of staves. I can't talk, but relate to the two of staves to the three of coins, which is just silly shit. That's it. Just silliness, playing with motherfucking time. Which leads to ace of staves, starting something new up again. Three of staves, you working hard on it. Now for the last card, come on, the last card. Let's see some type of something. Wait, I got like, come on, give me one card. Sometimes the whole deck be flipping over. Like, can I have one card, please? I only want one card. But sometimes I think it's hard to pull one card out of the deck. As a Cancer, I'm a Cancer. I think that sometimes Cancers are reflective Libras. Like they say Taurus or Aries, I guess, is their, oh Lord. I'll, I'll put an extra card to, clarify this card, but I think that they say Taurus and Aries is a Cancer. It's like reciprocative, reciprocative. I don't know, y'all. It's early in the morning, but there's reciprocate. Yes, there we go. So sometimes I think I act like a Libra. I always want things to be balanced because Cancers are very emotional people. So we want things to be balanced, and I think that sometimes Libras, they act like Cancers. They're very emotional, and it's they have a balance when it all comes down to the end, but in the beginning they're only looking about how they feel about it, but they're looking at how they feel about it by a balanced nature. I'm sorry, Pisces. Once I start like getting more into the zodiac, I'll be able to tell y'all based on y'all zodiac sign like how you would work about this. Now Pisces, they're the fish. I've heard that they move in two different ways. From what I know in Pisces, they're very, like, they go one way in life. They only see life as one way. That's it. That's usually, and sometimes, like, I try to talk to a Pisces as a Cancer. I got two of swords to clarify that. So sometimes as a Cancer, I'll try to talk to a Pisces, and Cancer see things from a very deep level. Pisces see things from a deep level, but they only see it deep in one way. Cancers can sometimes, well, Cancers only see it deep in their way. But anyways, let's get back to it. We got the Star for the last 25 card. And to clarify it, then we got the Star in reverse actually. To clarify it, I got the Two of Swords. So, you started in something new, and you worked very hard for it. And you got the Star. Now, this Star tells you, this Star in reverse actually. I don't like to pull in reverse cards because, like, why? Now, this Star in reverse is conceit, inflated self-importance, low self-esteem, prevents you from pursuing your gifts. So you work very hard. Somebody works very hard in what they want, but I don't know if this is the flip side or this is the flip person. They probably have the Fool. Yeah, the Fool probably has a low self-esteem, and that's why they keep doing these petty things, because they have a low self-esteem. They can't do it on their own, which turns into the Two of Swords. Now, this Two of Swords, she has two swords, and it's like she's fighting the dog. The dog just sitting there looking at her. The dog just sitting there looking at her. She got two swords in her hand. The dog just sitting there looking at her, but she over here turning her head from it. Like, like it's just unbearable. When nothing is attacking her, the dog just in there looking at her. She has the two swords, but it's still unbearable for her. Now, the two swords, y'all, for the last card in the deck. The last card. This was the clarifying card, which made it 26. Now, the two swords indicates honor, respect, and affection, strong friendship. A trust between two things may occur. Look for people who offer friendship and mutual respect for guidance. So, do everything that has happened. The person who has been your friend from the jump, I got emotional again. Sorry, y'all. The person who has been your friend from the jump, they are still your friend, even despite the petty, or if you were the petty one, or if they were the petty one, the friendship and the love is still present. It's still there. Nothing's gonna change. Even though some things didn't work out, the friendship is still there. And I think that's what's most important. That was like really emotional for me, because even though maybe the business aspect didn't work, the friendship still worked. The friendship still came out on a Hyundai. And maybe the King of Staves, the King of Staves and all of the honest people in this reading that were honest on this side of the communication, they kept on trying because they noticed that they were the fool, and they noticed that they might have had low self-esteem and all of these things. So don't take anybody for granted, y'all. Don't take anybody for granted, especially when they keep trying to help you. All right, y'all. So these were the cards in this whole deck, and I think the lesson of this one is never, like, never, don't take anybody for granted that is trying to be a true, honest, and loyal friend, because that's all they want to be. They want to be a true, honest, and loyal friend. Don't take that person for granted, because that person, whoever was on the side of agreement, the other side of the communication, they came, each time they came to you, they came as a truthful and honest person. They came as a dependable friend each and every single time. So, yeah. To all my Pisces, peace and love. I hope y'all figured that communication out. I hope it has helped y'all. If you are other signs, please stay tuned for other bookings. They should be done within Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All of the zodiacs, and then the daily help, and then the divine feminine to the divine masculine. If you are interested in a private booking, please email me at kikobanter6354@gmail.com. Peace, love, and gratitude, and make sure you don't take anybody for granted.